Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight I've got the free yes/no special as well as the $6 taco box. You can get the $11.11 love reading, you can get the $15 XXX love reading, the $20 past, present, future reading, as well as the $30 general reading, which is the international standard. With the $6 taco box, you get 3 questions plus a channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future, or even a channeled message from a pet, maybe a pet that's still here, a pet that's crossed the rainbow bridge, or a loved one who has crossed the rainbow bridge. If you just found me and I'm not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this channel when I'm not live. There's live music, original music, cover songs, a whole bunch of spirit box sessions, which hopefully here pretty soon I'll be able to put as a in a collective playlist for you guys to check out from the last couple of years. There's also cute videos of my dogs, and yeah, so hope you guys find something that you like on the Chammy. I'm a little bit late because there was a carbon monoxide leak scare. I'm not even sure if anyone's around, but I are here. Hey Molly, welcome back, sweetheart. I'm gonna go get the puppy because she's over here whining.
I know, it was so confusing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Why are you making me chase you? Quit making me chase you. Come here, baby girl. It's okay. You're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It was just so sweet. With the boogie outside, it was dark and lots of Motley Crue light show going on. What? You feel better in my arms? You feel safer? I feel safer with you in my arms too. Okay, you gonna get down? Okay. You gonna go get Grandpa?
She's so cute. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm going to put the REM pod and the spirit box on. You sure, sweetheart? I can ask. Oh, Molly. Thanks, Bentley. Thank you so much for your sweet comment. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. If there's any good spirits that want to come and hang out with us tonight, please touch the REM pod to let us know you're here. You can also touch the kitty toy. I definitely want to put the spirit box on because having a paranormal experience where I had to call the fire department was weird. So maybe the spirits will tell us what's going on. Hey Max, welcome back to the haunted house. I want to put the spirit box on. Let's see if he'll tell us anything. Watch that thing go batshit crazy after. I know, right? Look, it's maybe it's because it's too close to this. No, I did just reset it. But yeah, the spirit box might get a little weird. Definitely get weird. Thank you. Oh yeah, I gotta plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in.
Now in SB7 mode. Maximum volume.
Tonight it's live tarot and Greek counseling sessions, only $1 per minute, as well as Spirit Box, REM Pod. You can always get a reading if you have a loved one that maybe you want to connect with, who might be on the other side. Betsy, is that your name, Spirit? Is your name Betsy? There's also free yes, no, how, when questions if you want to get a free question. It said the name Betsy. Betsy, are you there? Is that your name? Is that you that was playing with the carbon monoxide monitor? Thanks. Spirit, what's your name? Is it you, Betsy? Maybe if I turn this down a little bit, maybe if I don't have it on, like... I have it on low now. There's a high and a low setting on the REM pod. So, now that it's on low, I'm not really sure what the hell's going on. Good night, Dad. Maybe the battery is getting eaten up by... Let's see if it does the same with a fresh battery. Hey, it said I'm a ghost. It just said I'm a ghost. Henry. So we've got Betsy and Henry tonight. Didn't get notification. Hopefully I'm not late. Oh, you're not late at all. I'm late. I was going to start at 11:11, but I had to call the fire department, the police department, because a carbon monoxide monitor was going off, and it was making the sounds that it's supposed to make when carbon monoxide has been ow, don't yell, when a carbon monoxide poisoning has been detected, and none of us have been feeling well today, so I called, better safe than sorry, and so the fire department came out, they checked all the floors, and the carbon monoxide detector wasn't, it was working properly, they said, but it stopped making the beeping noises when they showed up. So they were like, we don't know if it's the battery is bad, or if this is a paranormal experience, which we can't help you with. You maybe didn't get the notification because I started late. I don't know. Shame on you, YouTube, for not putting out the notification when I set that live up hours ago. So I just thought I'd get online, see if I could hang out with y'all a little bit, see if I can make some gas money for the trip to the hospital in the morning. Oh no, you got into it with Rose today. That sucks. I'm sorry, dear. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. So what's going on with Rose? Hey, God bless you too, Crystal. How many spirits are in the spirit box? How many spirits are there with us right now? Richard got drunk yesterday, and today she says when I got home, be extra quiet because Richard is. I feel like she was saying to you, really, be quiet so his annoying ass doesn't wake back up. She just didn't know how to say it correctly, dear. That's what she was really saying. But that's kind of annoying of her to say that in the first place, considering what you had to put up with. I really do hope that you find some peace there. You deserve it. Hey, keep the faith. Welcome back to the Jamie. How'd she get him to sleep? That is so dangerous. She could kill him like that. Oh, there's no list. It's just come as you are. First come, first serve. If you'd like to get a free yes, no, win, just like the live and subscribe. Put your question in the chat. I only have a few rules, and that's no sub, no like, no read. Be groovy or leave man. You can come back, when you feel better. No posers, no jobbers, no front and no fear, no refunds, no e-checks, no solicitations. Please don't make it weirder than it already is. I can help you with love, family, career, money, soulmate, twin flame, no timings, no health, no legal financial questions, no pregnancy questions. Do not ask me if they're cheating. Do not ask me when you're going to die. And do not ask me end-of-time questions. No school pre-K through university success questions, no exam pass questions. Hey, Jay. So that's everything you need to know. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo only tonight. No super chats. Please. Although I won't complain if you super chat me. Does Jay really like you? We can find that out. Didn't somebody else ask a question up here? Oh, yeah. So Molly wants to know Kay's feelings about him, if he misses her or not. And then, yeah, sleeping pill and alcohol is incredibly potentially fatal. So he could be really drunk, okay, and maybe even just not, you know, kind of be coming down from being drunk, but still have blood in his have alcohol in his bloodstream. Oh God, did he wake back up? That's terrifying. Yeah, Molly was here a second ago. I don't know where she went to. But let me go ahead and do this Savage and Nina Gaming's question. Spirit, I'm calling forth Savage and Nina Gaming's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Does Jay really like them? Does Jay really like them? I'm sorry, what? Or is it just for sex? So what question is more important to you? Because I don't do any sex questions for free. Sex is not for free on this channel, sorry. So we'll just stick with your first question, okay? Yeah. I can't imagine a guy having sex with somebody they don't really like. I mean, Jay might be a girl too, but... Am I wrong about this? I mean, do people usually who don't like each other have sex? I really wouldn't know. I'm just curious. Somebody wants to answer that question. I'm clueless. So it's funny because we're asking, you know, is it just for sex? And the card's like, no. So I'll read that card to you too, but let me get really clear about, do they really like you? Spirit, do they really like, Spirit, do they really like, does this gay person really like them? Are you being sassy, Spirit? Are you being sassy with me?
No.
Yeah, you're being sassy? Why? You're so fucking sassy. I'm gonna use my regular Major Arcana because I can't trust those yes or no cards right now. I can only follow my intuition, so give me a minute. Do they really like me? This person wants to know. I'm calling for their most trusted and strongest spirit guides. I don't need to know your names either. Spirit knows who y'all are. Yeah, this person does really like you, but patience is going to be a virtue here. Okay, you got the 2 cups there showing there's a lot of whole love to be had there in that temperance with the 2 cups.
Nope.
But things might be a little bit of a mystery right now in that Hermit card. They might even need a little bit of time alone to process and decompress. But they see you as somebody they can learn something from. They see you as somebody, you know, that is definitely something special. Now, this in the World card. Now the No card. When we started talking about, is it just sex? It did pop out and say no. So I'm gonna read the card to you. The wind of change blows slowly into your life. It envelops you as a warm, gentle breeze of interesting events and inspiring people come into your world. It's interesting because you got this World card. So you understand that to make people happy, you have to first be happy yourself. So work on that. Because of this, your desire brings you inspiration and hope for a prosperous reality. So spirits say working on yourself. There's really nothing to change about you and this person you like who likes you as well. There's nothing to change but self. So like Spirit said, you know, to really make people happy, you have to be happy too. Find some happiness, find some joy in whatever it is you have with this person. Okay, because that's what you're here to do. You're here to have fun, sweetheart. So keep me updated. Spirit, what does Molly need to know? Well, the question was, the question wasn't, do people only have sex with people they're in love with? The question was, do people actually have sex with people they just don't like? That's what the question was. So, are you saying, Metal Rain, that you just didn't like her? And that means that you didn't love her? I did it for the nookie. I I was so embarrassed. 30 firemen on my front lawn in the graveyard, and I'm wearing this fucking shirt. And completely forgot. I was like, what are they all looking at? So embarrassed. Okay, so the question was, do people who have sex with people they don't like? That was the question. Not, do people have sex with people they're not in love with? Because I know that people have sex who are not in love with each other or don't love each other. But what about like? Don't you have to like them a little bit? Wait, Molly, you have sex with people you don't like? How do y'all do it? I'm so confused. I'm never having sex. I'll let y'all have sex for me. Let's see how Cass feels. Cookie Cass. You have sex with people you don't even like? That's all I'm trying to find out. I guess that's normal. It would not be normal for me. Look, even Spirit says yes. People who don't like each other have sex all the time. I guess it's all the married couples, huh? No. The only thing I'm talking about is like. To like someone, does that mean that you have feelings for them? I'm so confused. Who I don't have feelings for? No, when you like someone, does that mean you don't feel something? I'll have to Google that now. I'm so lost. Is liking someone a feeling or sensation? Is it love, intense liking, or just lust? That's not what I'm asking. Even Google's confused. Is liking someone an emotion? Liking and loving are two powerful emotions. So, is liking someone a feeling? Not like a sensation, but like an emotion? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So, I'm talking about not like the way you... So, you know that when there's someone that like makes you sparkle? Like, okay, yeah, of course you want to have sex with someone that makes you feel sparkly or warm or fuzzy or whatever. But I'm talking about people who just like each other. Like, I like my roommate, but I would never have sex with him. I like his girlfriend, but I would never have sex with her. I like you, Molly, but I would never have sex with you. You see what I mean? I really, really, really do not like some people, and I would never even think about it. In fact, I wouldn't care if they were the last man or woman on earth. It would not happen. I'd be humping a tree or something. I don't know. Trying to make tree babies. So wait, you didn't even like him? I'm so confused. I'm confused. Oh, that's the sweetest thing anybody has said in a long time. Pigs are so cute and sweet and nice and kind and funny. Thank you, Molly. I don't understand why people think calling someone as a pig is an insult. It's not an insult to me at all. Pigs are my friends. Oh, Sandy V is toxic and has done bad things to people I care and love for. Okay. Spirit, does Kay miss Molly at all? Did it just say yes on the spirit box? I would say with Sandy V, even though he's even worse than Ileana, I think of Ileana as someone who's violent. Oh, interesting. Spirit, I'm calling forth Molly's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does she need to know about Cautious feelings? Is he missing her? Is he missing her? But you at least liked him as a person? You at least liked him enough to say, come over, right? So you did like him. It's not like you were like, this disgusting, gross beast that smells like pigpen is coming over and I don't like him, but I'm going to let him manhandle me like it. You know, I'm sure it wasn't like that. I'm sure that never happens to you, Molly. So there must have been some kind of like in Nathan. God, like... Nathan was a piece of shit, but I like that dick. Okay. Nathan was a piece of shit, but she liked to smell that dick. Okay. Alright. That's fair. I don't understand, but it's fair. Okay, Spirit, let's get serious here. It is interesting that I asked the question, Molly, and the Spirit box said yes, but let's see what the cards say. Does Cass miss Molly? Spirit says no. And the Spirit box, the Spirit just said no-y on the Spirit box, but it did say yes on the Spirit box first. Look, it said no, he doesn't miss you right now. He must be sleeping. You'll be flooded with a soft, warm wave of good news. And the news is that you are an amazing person capable of boundless love and beauty. This fosters your sturdy desire to act and invehemently overcome many unresolved issues. It's what you excel at. And you certainly do, Miss Molly. And I feel like what this card is saying to you today is that these are what his feelings are about you. He does feel like you are a person worthy and deserving of love. And that you're lovable. And you are a lovable person. I may not understand your ways in sex or anything about sex that you guys sex with, but I'm learning. Crouch, and seven, sleeping on him. You wonder if Maria would do a read through? Oh, I can always ask her. Yeah, I'll ask her too. I'll definitely ask her. Yeah, no, Molly. I remember how many times you called me after he left saying just that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. And I also remember you telling me, like, how uncaring he was. Like, there was, like, no, can I get you a cold Pepsi afterwards? Or let's have a smoke? Or want to chat? Or it was just kind of like, In-N-Out burger. There you go. God, he was such a twat. I'm pretty sure she's okay. Diksha Dubey, is Priyanshu coming back to you? I like that. Just a little. Not. Just being sarcastic, Molly. That's pretty sad. That he made you feel that way. It's not too much information. It's sex. We're adults. Hey, Tiffany. How are you, sweetheart? It's Tiffy time. Spirit, what does Diksha Dubey need to know? Is this their person coming back to them? I'm calling forth their strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Spirit says maybe not right now. It says no. But here's what your card says, sweetheart. And we'll find out how and when they will come back. The anchor of fortune successfully drops from the ship of change, and it's rocked wildly by the stormy waves of love. Expect well-deserved success and luck, stabilizing your life for long-term happiness. The anchor of fortune gives you courage. The ship of change gives you strength. The waves of love give your soul. How and when, Spirit? How and when for them? What? Spirit just said. So A few more leisurely steps remain before the cherished results can be reached. So from now to 2 months, they will reach out, or there will be some kind of contact, or they will be coming back into your world. So your lack of fear helps you through each necessary stage. Do what scares you, and you shall never feel fear again. So don't do anything that triggers you, of course, but that's what you need to know today if they're coming back to you, dear. Hey, did I just see a Texas toast? Oh dear. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you meant, Molly. Did I just hear a child in the spirit box? Thank you, Texas. I don't see him in chat though, so he must have come in and see that. I sent you another text, sweetheart. Okay, good. He didn't. Okay. Hey, Pammy. How are you, sweetheart? I shouldn't even be here, but I am. I gotta take Dad for cancer screening at 7 a.m. in the morning, but I tried to start the lab early, but we had a carbon monoxide scare, so I had everybody and their mother out there, and so I thought I'd get online anyway, see if I can make some gas money for the trip. And here I am. But it's been quite interesting. You've been teaching me about sex, and I've been asking questions about it. Well, Molly, I don't think that guy's for you. I know you probably still tap that ass if you could, but on to big and better dick. Sorry. Part of my French YouTube. Hey, keep the faith. What's up? What's your question, dear? Yeah, no, you never told me that, Molly. That's why I asked you what I asked you, because I was concerned that maybe he had of and you didn't realize it. So, Tiffany, there's been a Betsy and a Henry tonight. I called the fire department and the gosh, they need a paranormal department. I called the police because, well, we haven't been feeling good today, and there was a carbon monoxide scare with one of the carbon monoxide monitors. And they came and checked it out, and the machine actually just stopped, you know, making the noise when they came here. I mean, they're like, it's still on, the battery's working, we don't know why it stopped, but they checked the whole house, everything was fine. The fire chief was like, so it's either like a faulty battery or a paranormal situation, so he's like, which I can't help you with. So we got on the spirit box, we asked it some questions, but the first thing was like, oh, you know, there's... Oh, Molly, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's just hang out. Everyone gets a free reading. And Molly, if you want a $20 reading, I'll do it for you, honey. Free readings for everyone. Then we're gonna go to bed. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm gonna cry. So I have to pay my job back, which wasn't my fault. Will they dismiss it, or will I have to pay it back? Thought about using my FAFSA to pay. It's $2K. Oh my God. What were you doing? Like taking, what was that stuff that you remember how they used to have like money you could take and borrow, but you had to put it back? What kind of job makes you pay? Like, what do you mean pay them back? Wait, your manager overscheduled you. Did you work the hours? Or did you work the did you get scheduled, they paid you, you didn't work the hours, you gotta pay it back? Unfucking believable that's happening to you. I'm sorry that's happening to you. I don't usually do like legal financial questions, but I don't think it's gotten legal yet. I don't feel like it's gotten legal yet. I don't care if it's gotten legal yet. We're just gonna figure out what you need to know right now. Because that sounds like a scam. Okay, I will, sweetheart. Let's get a Keep the Faith card going real quick. Spirit, what I'm calling for Keep the Faith's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Will they have to pay back on the scammy job? Do they have to pay it back? God, it says yes. But look, you can change this. You can change it. Knock, knock. Good luck is at your door, and it is willing to help you find control over the situation. To clarify the unclear, stagnation and failure vanish as the proverbial door opens wide for a rich and beautiful life. I think you need to get yourself a lawyer. I think you need to get yourself a lawyer, Keep the Faith, and keep me updated. And I want you to change the entire story in your mind. Start thinking about how you want it to work out. How do you want this to work out? What do you want the next scene to be? How does it feel to not have to pay this bill back and make it right? You can do this. You can manifest it. You involuntarily manifest the way that you involuntarily breathe. I know you might not understand a lot about the law of assumption, but that which you assume has no choice but to show up. And it's not like you're faking it till you make it. It's not like you're pretending. Your feelings, your wants, your desires are very real. This is not like acting out a play or a musical or a movie. You are the magic wand here. So let's see what How and When says real quick, and then I'm going to do Molly's reading. How and when? How and when for Keep the Faith, Spirit? How and when? The Spirit box just said 1. An exemplary life of fulfillment in 3 to 4 weeks. So it's going to get resolved from now to a month from now, within the next month. So March, April. A jaw-dropping combination of circumstances brings a gushing stream of good news, a sense of humble superiority and blissful enjoyment from the results of your work, even if that work is done in service. So I feel like the outcome is going to be in your favor, is what these cards are saying. Despite the fact that right now it's saying, yes, you will have to pay it back, okay? I feel like things are going to work out in a way that are good that you did not expect, is what Spirit's trying to say. Even has some confirmation over here from the REM pod, from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides. But I feel like when the REM pod, when the Spirit box said 1, before I even looked at the card, and I mean, it's going to be resolved within the next month. I would definitely get a lawyer. Have you reported it to Human Resources yet? I would definitely report it to Human Resources. Tell the police. Tell the police, you know? Tell the FTC. You're being scammed. My God, where do you work so I never go work there? Okay, Molly, let's go ahead and get into your reading, babe. So you pay $20. Let's look at the past, the present, the future, and where y'all are going, and what you need to know real quick. Alright. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about Molly and Cass's past? Ooh. Yeah, that's so true. Can you tell me a little bit about their present right now? And their dynamic?
You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are.
I love that song. I better go listen to it tonight before I go to bed. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about the future in regards to the dynamic between Molly and Cass? Gosh, I'm sorry. You should. I wish you could read my mind. You just laugh so much. To text this to you. Taking forever, Molly. All right, Pat, the future, Spirit. What do we need to know about Molly's future with Cass? And then we'll go to your general question of there. Oh. That's not a bad future to hold up to. Let's clarify a little bit with the situation cards. Really good. Okay. Advice, Spirit. Is it just what dynamic are they going towards? What so what happened was I was a manager, then they demoted me, then the manager never changed my hours, so I was working overtime. Oh my god. I want to ask, will my FASA pay everything off? Card can be included because I was asking someone else's questions. I got kind of derailed. I'll get there. Keep the faith. Give me a second. I feel like there's going to be something very special around Halloween. Maybe you guys are going to come and visit us here at the haunted house. I don't even know if I'll still be here. So, your past is definitely gone, dead. It's not a thing that bothers you or him anymore. You guys definitely hung yourselves from the tree of life, waiting around for some shit awesome to happen to you both, okay? Definitely the past has transformed you to what you are today, okay? Which in the present, this person feels, they feel quite interesting that you have broken down some of their walls in this tower with your nurturing, your caring, your offers, your just being your beautiful self, Molly, with your positive and fun, adventurous vibes in this Empress card, okay? So in regards to where your future is going, what did that say? Billie Eilish? Or eyelash? Or did it just say eyelash? So in regards to your future, the future with Cass is definitely the next right thing for you guys in this Hierophant card. Yeah, it will be, a platonic dynamic right now. Do I feel like it will go into the comet thing? Stay the comet thing? We'll get into that in a minute, but I feel like, for right now in the not too distant future, it's going to stay platonic in the Hierophant, but it's because you guys are going to feel like it's just the next right thing to create that happiness, to continue that cycle, revolving around the sun in regards to your joy, your happiness, and what feels right and doesn't trigger you both. Because remember, you both have triggers. I'm not sure if y'all figured out what your triggers are yet, but you'll get there. But definitely a future with Haus is the next right thing in regards to your joy, your happiness, and where you guys are going with that. So you have the Magic Within card to clarify some of the things that are going on with you. It says create space for personal growth and self-discovery. And then Entangled, establish and communicate your own boundaries. See, this is in your not too distant future, all right? But while you're presently here, you know, feel that magic within. Get a little journal. Write the sweet stuff you feel about him, the sweet stuff you feel about you both. Manifest it, okay? Maybe there'll become a time in your life where you'll have this sweet little book with all these sweet things that you wrote about him and you and your friendship that he might appreciate. But Magic Within is saying, you know, create space for personal growth and self-discovery. Through even writing something like that, you might even find personal growth and self-discovery, not only about yourself, but him. But still, Spirit says you both are entangled. Establish and communicate your own boundaries. And that's very, very, very important for you right now. And that's something I both, thank you, Pam, so much. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. They found something in my dad. They want to just make sure he's going to be okay. So we're doing the PET scan in the morning. But Molly, the most important thing to understand is this has kind of been the grounding foundation of your entanglement with him. Dipping your toes in water to explore, okay, and establish and communicate your own boundaries. What's important to you, what's important to him, what you guys are going to be doing next, where you guys are going to go with your relationship. It's going to be the most important thing to always express your boundaries, always communicate what's right for you both, and to practice them as well and keep respecting them. So you got this as a little bit of advice in regards to also where you guys are going, possibly a special event. You know, I'm hoping that maybe we can all do something together for Halloween since it's my birthday and I really hate being here alone. But who knows? Let me go ahead and ask the cards real quick about what you need to know about that comet thing. Oh my goodness. Did the spirit box just say what? Spirit, will they ever have a dynamic that she would like to have? Will Haus and Molly ever have the dynamic that she would like to have with him? A spirit says yes. Yes. It's already begun in that Wheel of Fortune. Okay? It's like you both don't know where you're going, but you're definitely helping each other through the Wheel of Life. Spirit, in regards to the comet relationship, what does she need to know about that? Did you get a chance to ask him about the comet thing? So yes, it's definitely a comet relationship right now. This is the reversed moon, and that means yes when it's reversed, okay? Let me get an idea of what his feelings are for you right now. Spirit, what does, hey Remy, welcome back to the Haunted House. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about her specific person's feelings for her right now? Oops. Hey Pam, thanks so much again. I really do, I appreciate that. I'm so grateful. Thank you also, Molly, for your donation to get a reading tonight. Pam, if you want to ask any questions or you want a reading, sweetheart, just let me know. See, heart-to-heart conversation. This person definitely wants to have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other and flirt. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Okay, I'll give you a reading, sweetheart. So extend your lighthearted energy. Flirt with this person. Come on, you're good at flirting, Molly. So keep it up. Keep having your heart-to-heart conversations. You're definitely in this comet phase of your relationship. I think that there's just a whole lot of joy to be had. Like in the past cards. You want a past, present, future reading? We can do that for you, Pam. I say we because it's the spirits and I, but this is your future here with him. You know, it's just the next right thing for you, Spirit says. And the Hierophant and the Sun. You know, but this can also mean something else, Molly. I just don't want to get your panties in a wad. But keep the faith. I'm in a paid reading, so usually paid readings take precedence over free yes or no's. I also only do one free yes or no per live. I don't know what FASA is, but I can ask the question for you tonight. If you just give me a moment to wrap up her reading. Usually if somebody wants a second yes or no, they have to pay $1. But if you just want to be patient real quick, I'll get your question asked for you for free. Okay, sweetheart? Oh, no, it's okay. Don't apologize. It's your first time here. You don't know. But this could also mean marriage. Just saying. He might be having thoughts like, am I looking at my future wife? Am I looking at my future? Okay? Because once again, we've asked about the future, and you've gotten the Hierophant and the Sun card. But I just don't want to get your panties too much in a wad about it, but I do want you to know about that, okay? Anytime I resolution. That's cute. Spirit, what does... Spirit, real quick, what does Keep the Faith need to know about, what does Keep the Faith need to know about, the FASA paying paying the bill that they wanted to, that somebody wants her to, or him, I don't know, even if you're a girl or a boy, but, or an alien, but Spirit does so. Let me just ask the question again. I'm calling forth, Keep the Faith strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Will FASA pay this $2K for them? Spirit says yes. So, no, I'm a 20th century fox. This is a time for enjoying achievements, rewards, and prosperity. The situation develops calmly and allows you to appreciate your happiness, okay? So it gently transforms the situation so that you're given an ideal frame of mind, a necessity for any truth, okay? Keep the faith. So you keep the faith, all right? Keep me updated. I'm here for you. You're not alone. And I'm always usually here every day. Oh, you're so welcome. Keep the faith. Molly, thank you so much for getting a reading tonight. And please be safe. Oh, Iman, hello, sweetheart. Yes, I remember you, honey. Welcome back. It's so good to hear from you. Thanks so much for coming by tonight and being a subscriber and liking the live and adding to the chat tonight. I really do appreciate it. Okay, Pam. Let's do a reading for you, sweetheart. It's been a great thing for me to grow with him. It's been a hard journey at times, but the care we have for each other is unbelievable. Yeah. And doesn't that feel amazing? Oh, thank you. Keep the faith. I appreciate you too, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can't believe it's 1:20 in the morning, 2:23, 24, 25, 26, 20. I gotta be up in 6 hours. So I'm gonna do Pammy's reading. If anybody wants a yes or no question, please feel free to ask, because I need to go and take some Midol and let Calgon take me away. Did the spirit box just say empath? You have a good night too. Keep the faith. Come back. Let me know how you're doing. Stay in touch. Okay. Spirit, I'm calling forth Pam Bear's strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does Pam Bear need to know right now about her past, present, and future. What does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spirit, what does Pam Bear need to know about her past right now? What does she need to know about that? Spirit, what does she need to know about the present? What does Pam need to know about the present right now? And Spirit, what about the future? What does Pam need to know about the future? Can you clarify the Hierophant and the High Priestess, please? Interesting. Oh, okay, let's go ahead and get this reading on. So, in the past, you may have had to make some judgments about your home life, and about the foundation of the stability of your home life, where you're living and what you're doing. Make a call. Wow, all these cards just fell on the floor, but I don't need them anymore. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Let me turn the spirit box down a little bit. Pam, let me know if you can hear me, honey. Okay, get some sleep, sweetheart. Love you. Good night, Molly. Can you hear me, Pam? Okay, now you can hear me a little. Okay, let's try something else. It could be my crystal balls. Maybe also my sound is down. How about now? Is it a little bit better now? So I'm just going to start with the Judgment card. It's as if in the past you've had to make a call about your home life, the foundation of it, to improve upon it, to improve upon your joy. You might have been a little bit worried and stressed out about your living situation or your home life, or even the foundation of love and trust in your life, but Spirit somehow has replaced this with some kind of joy. You found some kind of joy here in the past that has brought you here presently into maybe settling into some more of a clarified kind of situation that feels more safe, more justified, more peaceful. You're also in the presently showing up a little bit more with a breastplate of love and trust, not just for yourself, but others. A little bit more of mental clarity right now, a little bit more balance has helped you get through your life cycle. Right now, Spirit's saying it is a very positive time for you. A lot of joy for you to have. You've got the Empress card as well. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep thriving. That's what you're doing in this Empress card. You're thriving, and it's almost springtime now. And presently, there's going to be a lot of abundance and growth at this time, spiritually, physically, as well as mentally and spiritually. In the not too distant future, if this person hasn't come into your life now, there's somebody that's going to be coming into your life that feels like an equal. It may be platonic, it may be romantic, but it's definitely some kind of love and caring, even if it's just someone you can talk to. And I feel like at the end of the day, you know, it could be somebody at your church. It could be somebody in your, maybe you have a circle of people that you maybe, you know, I don't know if you're a Christian or not. Maybe it's somebody who is a high priest, like that is into more pagan spiritualism. And I only say that because, you know, you've got the Lovers card here as the clarification for it. You know, Cupid can be more of like a pagan kind of energy. Well, it's really not, but it's more like a Greek. Cupid was the son of Aphrodite, but there definitely is something special here with you and somebody, some kind of person that makes you feel, okay, so this is a person everyone goes to for help, okay? But what this person sees in you is that you are someone they need to go to for help. And it makes them feel overjoyed, comfortable. It's like, oh wow, I've got this person. I can take them by the hand and we can help each other understand kind of energy in that situation. So this person may have already come into your life and you may not know it, or they are already there, or there's something special starting with a friendship with them. Like I said, you've got the Pope and the Priestess. So it's like a nun and a priest. It's like it could even be an ex. I don't know if it's somebody that you may have been married to. Gosh, I don't know if it would be someone who would be like a marriage partner, but definitely someone that, you know, everybody goes to them for help, but when they need help, they come to you. Okay? But they also return that joy. You know, if you need help, they're there for you. Spiritually, something spiritual. Something spiritual. Something special. It may be platonic, but there is a lot of love there to be had. So you've got the Magnetic Faith card in the Clarifying Love Situations deck. Attraction sparks pursuit, guiding souls on a journey to their destined union. Fluttering heart. Your passion leads you to the love you desire. So don't be leaving us too soon now. You know, because the card said, attraction sparks pursuit, guiding souls on journey to their destined union. So what I feel like this is saying is, you know, there's someone special there. You know, you might get wrapped up in them and forget about us here, but don't forget us here on YouTube, you know, is what I'm saying, because it's like a magnetic, it's like fate and destiny. You can't stop it. It's like magnetic. It's going to happen, you know, it's like your fate to happen. You don't need to look for it because it's already on its way. So just stay excited about whatever it is that is coming your way. Could you clarify what she might need to know right now about this Hierophant, this High Priestess, and this Lovers card? Hey, Alex, thank you so much for your donation. Sure, we can get that into that in just a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up Pam's reading real quick. She's got a past, present, and future reading. So give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I feel like it's also saying work on your partnerships. Work on the partnership with yourself, with your friends, with the people you work for, with the people who work with you. Nope, exes are dead. Okay. So it is somebody new. It is somebody who is presently here. It's definitely not anybody who's dead. I think if it was a spirit energy that had crossed over, we would have gotten the death card. But Spirit's saying trust in the process. Give your relationships a chance. Work on your partnerships, your friends, your family, the people around you, your community, the one with yourself, your pets. No matter what age you are, you were sent here to have fun. So try to have as much fun as you can. And the trust card says this situation is calling for you to have faith. And I'm here for you. So I'm always here for you. So is the Chammy. And trust, yeah. So any advice, Spirit, real quick, before we close the Spirit Portal for Pam tonight? Can we get some advice from the Liminal Space deck for Pam? I'm calling forth Pam's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Can we get Sparkle, sparkle, bitch. And bitch around here stands for babe in total control of herself. So wear it proud. Love and light over hate and shadow. Always. Hand in hand we shall go as friends. You, me, and Spirit. Okay? Above, as above, so below, Also, it got the card that says, believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. So be careful what you're seeing online, on news, and on TV, and things like that. Don't let it get you too freaked out. Rewrite history. If you don't like the way history looks like right now, rewrite it. How do you want it to be? Live in that hope. Spirit says maybe next time. I feel like what this card is saying to you is that maybe there's some kind of burning question in you, and Spirit's saying maybe next time that it can answer it, or maybe you will have more of maybe you'll be less shy to ask the question. Maybe a little bit shy to ask that question. But Spirit says if the hot tub's too hot, get out. It's kind of like if the, kitchen's too hot, get out of it. There and back again, Spirit says they're carrying you there and back again. You've got the Sky Daddy card next to it. And the season of the witch. And, I'm the Halloween baby around here. So, but Spirit says they're carrying you. Keep looking up. Sky Daddy has your back. They're carrying you there and back again. Season of the Witch. So I feel like that Season of the Witch card is saying a lot. Work on that spiritual, magical side of yourself as well. May every day be the Season of the Witch kind of energy. Keep me updated, Pam. I'm here for you. Let me know how it works out. Hey, Khalid, welcome back to the channel. How are you, dear? So if you want to do a yes or no or a paid reading, let me know, because I'm going to be getting offline really soon, because I got to get up in like 5 hours and take Frank and Dad to get a cancer screening of his tummy, because they found something in his cancer screening last Monday. It could be nothing. It could be something. Let's see. Alex, are you there, dear? Alex, are you there? Thank you, Pam, so much for your donation. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I'll be able to put gas in the car and get Dad and I something to eat tomorrow. What did I just do with my major arcana cards? I just literally had them here. Oh, that's right. They fell on the floor. Duh. Okay. Oh, good, Alex. You're here. Awesome. Just getting all the cards together real quick so that I have the cards I feel called to use for you, Alex. You're welcome, sweetheart. And if there's anything you didn't hear or you misunderstood, just let me know. I can type it out or reread it to you or make you a voice message or something. Okay, here they are. All right, Spirit. Real quick, what does Alex need to know about their coach, his coaches, her coaches? I don't know. Alex, you have a name like I do. It can be a girl or a boy's name. Are you a girl, a boy, or an alien? Or are you a supernatural spirit? Spirit, what does Alex need to know about their coaches? I'm calling forth Alex and calling forth Alex's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does Alex need to know about what their coaches think of them? Ooh. Some pretty good cards. They see you as somebody who takes care of themselves. They think that you are somebody who also is very passionate about whatever it is that you're doing. They feel like you're somebody that nurtures yourself and others because you are passionate about whatever it is you are doing. Sometimes they might feel, your coaches might think that you're not really sure where you're going. You might feel a little blindfolded. See how they have blindfolds on? But Spirit really is saying that these people think that you're also somebody who's very lucky. And that you, even if you don't realize how lucky you are, they think that you're a very lucky person in this abundance of joy and nurturing that you have to offer, whatever it is that you have to offer your coaches. Whatever you have to offer them as a person is, they feel, is genuine as well. They also feel that you're pretty much on the straight and narrow. Like, they don't feel like you're someone who F's around. Like, they don't feel like you're somebody who is in it to lose it. They feel like you're a very in it to win it person. Like, you're very straightforward. You're honest. You're caring. You're not a pushover. You're not, you play your sword well. Does that make sense? Like, you play your game well. You are a balanced person who shows up with the right frame of mind every time. And they just want to see you happy. They think you're happy, but they want to continue to see you happy. I'm not getting really a whole lot of negative stuff. Spirit, is there anything else that Alex needs to know about what the coaches think? Alex, would you like to ask another question? Just let me know. Khalib, I'm so glad that you're doing good, dear. So, Alex, you are going through some kind of transformation right now. And in regards to what they think about you, they see it. They see the transformation, even if you don't see the transformation in the Death card and the Fool card. It's almost as if these people are watching you, like, come into yourself in this Fool card. They're watching whatever it is that you all are doing together transform you into the version of yourself in this Fool card that pleases you. The version of yourself that you want to be here. In this Fool card. The Fool is the beginning and the end of the tarot deck. You cannot have the tarot deck without the Fool, or it's completely broken. You can get rid of the Devil, you can get rid of all the other cards. Okay? It don't matter, but at the end of the day, you have nothing without this Fool. And there's something about the way they think about you where it's like, they feel like whatever it is that you're showing up to do, like you're going to do it well. They really don't have any doubts in you other than they see you maybe going through some kind of transformation. They may be a little bit worried about your communication regarding that transformation or what that transformation may be, but they also know that you're somebody who, you carry your weather well. They see you as someone who is a team player, and they're really nothing negative there, Alex. In regards to thoughts. Now, how do they feel? I can ask how they feel. See if there's any difference between what they think and feel, because sometimes people can feel a little bit negative about you, but they can still think that you're a great person or think that you're very smart or talented. Sure, ask any question you want. Just don't ask me if you're pregnant or when you're going to die. See, they feel that you're an ambitious person. A happy to be ambitious and have goals and dreams, and they see you moving forward into a happier, healthier, wealthier life. This is how they feel about you. They want this for you. And when they see you doing what you're doing, it's like you know what you want. You know what the conquest is. You go for it. Or at least they feel they would like to see you do that. And be the best version of yourself that you can be. What's your other question, dear? Go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm just going to ask. I'm going to just ask my dad if he's okay. Okay, Alex, put your question in the chat. The other question that you wanted to ask. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm so lost on the chat. Let me see. Okay, I can ask another question. Yeah, sweetheart, you can ask up to 3 questions with the money you paid. I guess not. I come off intimidating people. Excuse me. Spirit, does Alex come off intimidating to people? Yes. That's not a bad thing. Okay, you are just somebody who knows what you want. You like things to be in order. You like to take action on what, yeah, and they feel very strongly that that you are a little bit intimidating. Okay, like the lion and the emperor, okay? But there's somebody in there who might be an energy here around you. It could be a girl, it could be another boy, it could be someone you're attracted to, it could just be a family member. And they fully feel safe and comfortable with that intimidation. But yes, people do feel incredibly strong about you feeling a little bit intimidated by you. But it's not because you're a scary person. Okay? It's not because you're a scary looking person or you have scary vibes. It's just that you carry yourself well. And that can intimidate a lot of people. When you know who you want to be when you get to the end of you, when you know yourself deeply, that will intimidate anybody. Especially when you're a smart person. Okay? And one thing about the Strength and the Emperor and the Fool together and these cards, they do think you're smart. And the Emperor is very smart or he wouldn't be wearing that crown and have the world in his hands. And let me tell you, he's got the whole world in his hands. So take good care of yourself with your thoughts and feelings, okay? And just know that it's not it's not a negative intimidation. It's like the kind that people, they look up to you. It's like, oh well, look at that person. Okay? There hasn't been a Mozart in 300 years. There just might not be another one ever again. So just remember what I'm saying. It's just there's just something special about you. And people see it and they feel it. And yeah, it probably does intimidate them. No, your energy doesn't put people off. It might put some people off. Because people can become very, very, very negative about, when you are a highly vibrational person. They'll want to hurt you to see how much they can break you. Okay? Whatever your name is. Hey there, whatever your name is too. Does it say bully upside down? I can't tell, but welcome to the haunted house. Hey there, whatever your name is. You're so welcome, Alex. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, liking the live, and coming here and adding to the chat with your conversation and questions and your reading tonight. Thank you so much for your donation. You've bought a salad for a prisoner of war in Russia. I appreciate that. And Travis, I'm pretty sure will appreciate the salads too. Okay, Khalid, let's get to your question, sweetheart. My yes or no is, does my friend T think of me? Does T think of Khalid? Does T think of Khalid? Does T think of Khalid often? Okay, we're just going to put this card to the side and we're going to look at it in a minute, but I want an upright card. And I'm going to clarify it with the yes and no cards. Spirit, does Khalid's friend T... Oh my gosh, hey Dollface Diva, how are you, sweetheart? Oh wait, I got some romance angel cards in the yes or no. Let's put those over there. Spirit, does this person T, I'm calling forth Khalid's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. Yes, they do often think of you. Yeah, they do often think about you. You must often think about them. I tell you what, there's just one person on my mind all the time and I can't understand why, okay? It doesn't make any logical sense. I've never even talked to them. Oh, we might have just said one thing or two things to each other in a comment. But ever since my Spirit Box TV typed out their name, the first time I turned this bitch on, and I asked the creator, I was like, did you program that name into the Spirit Box? And it's been kind of crazy for me. So, not crazy in a bad way, okay? It's been very, it's like, you know how sometimes you can just stop your self-worth journey or your spiritual journey and you kind of get lost on the yellow brick road of piss? Well, it's almost like when I saw the Spirit Box say that name, I started to really get into deep thoughts and feelings and deep-seated things that maybe I would not have looked at because there were things that I was seeing. And when I see the people, I can't help but try to figure out why is Spirit showing this to me? Why is God showing this to me? What do I need to know? Like, I think we talked about prophetic dreams before. I think I told you how I had the dream about the AK-47, and then like the next morning I woke up and my cousin was like, oh yeah, our cousin was shot at a supermarket with an AK-47, and I was like, what the fuck? And I started having prophetic dreams like that, and I don't understand, why can't these prophetic dreams be good ones? Now maybe the one I just had recently a week ago before my dad's cancer screening is a good one, because I dreamt they found something, and my dad's like, let's not worry about it, I'm sure it's nothing, I'm fine. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And when I woke up, I was like, okay, see what my subconscious is trying to tell me. Okay? I'm afraid. And I'm scared of it not going the way I want it to go. And then I might have to face something like that. But I didn't tell anybody about it. And I didn't talk about it. And I didn't worry about it. And I'm worried about it. Oh, yeah, I cried my lashes off. And I have been a big fucking baby the last 24 hours, 26 hours. But thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate it. I really feel like I am the best tarot card. I am YouTube's best tarot card reader because my mentor used to be YouTube's best tarot card reader, and when the day she left, I took over. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly, but really, my mentor was the best tarot card reader on YouTube. And I will have to say I'm very sorry and sad that she's not on YouTube anymore and that she got driven away by trolls. But thank God I met her, or I feel like I wouldn't be the woman I am today without her. And I'm still in contact with her and still in touch with her. And it's like I don't know, it's like having a wonderful extra added bonus sister to my life. Okay, honey, I will. I went, when my dad had his heart, I do believe in good outcome. It's just sometimes I can get lost in, like, the shit I've been through. But I'm practicing not getting lost in that old story, too. We all have our setbacks. But I thought it was interesting, Pam, because on December 20th, 2024, my dad had that heart cath done. Everything came back fine. But I thought it was interesting because while he was having the heart cath done, I sit in the chapel at the hospital. And I pray, and I write in the priest's book my prayer, and I wrote my little prayer for Travis, and then I wrote a little prayer about me. And I couldn't believe that, like, 5 minutes later, that came and told me that my dad was going to be okay. And I actually had heard from somebody that I'd written their name in the prayer book, and written something very special to me about them in the prayer book, about a good outcome that I'd like to see happen. That I'd like, it's because it's ask, believe, receive, not ask, believe, try real hard, receive. And I couldn't believe I heard from them that day. I was like, man, this is a sign. This is amazing. And from that day, I was kind of just like, wow, I need to start working on not getting lost in that fear again, and go back to believing in the good outcome of things. And I've noticed that since I got this Spirit Box TV, which we don't really hang out with it a lot, but I hope to hang out with it some more with you guys soon. I've just noticed that, I don't know, like my whole life has changed. I don't know what the hell's happening, but we'll see it. We'll find out what it is. But yes, T does think about you, Khalib. Okay? And they do think of you often. You have full control of the situation, so easy adjustments bring you a light, soaring feeling of freedom, warm emotions, and the ennoblement of your life. Expect exciting events and new alluring horizons. Let's see what your how and when is, Khalib. How and when for Khalib and T? How and when? Yeah, I have those worries too. And then what about those really amazing dreams where it's like you've married the person of your dream? Actually, that never happened to me, but I'm just making an example. What happens when you actually have dreams like that, though, is like it's as if Spirit's talking to you about, and your subconscious is letting you know what's really going on in your subconscious that you might not be aware of. So, how and when for you and T? The upcoming events in your life turn your mind upside down in 4 months. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Adversity often breeds some of your most inspiring insights. It also serves as a trigger for a new life cycle. No change happens without friction. Ain't that about the truth? I don't know who T is to you, but I feel like Spirit's definitely telling you, pick up the phone. Okay? You might not hear from them right away. You might hear from them right away. But I think from now to 4 months, there's definitely going to be some kind of change if you want to see it happen with you and T. Okay? Yeah, sometimes fear does get all of us at different times. And a friend of mine today told me, it's okay to not be okay while you're getting okay. So I was like, that person's right. I don't have to always be strong, but I am that kind of girl that's like, I have to always be strong. I don't do cry. I'm a big girl, and I'm not baby. I've always been a tomboy, a femi tomboy, but I'll fight to the death. So I'm fighting that negative shit to the death for sure, Pam. I'm just grateful we all get to wake up every day too, and talk again, or see each other again on YouTube, or just be. My friend and I were talking today. She's like, when are we gonna get to live the high life? I said, it depends on what is the high life to you. I mean, to me, like the high life to me is I want to be able to wake up in the morning and know that nobody can kick me out of my place. And I have to deal with that every day. The high life to me, is knowing that I can pay the bills and will have some food on the table. Or that if there's something I really want to do or something I really want to buy for myself, I can do that without giving a shit. Pardon my French. But I was like, really, what does the high life look like to you? I mean, we both pretty much had the same thing. I mean, honestly wish one of my dreams is to so Tennessee doesn't have a lot of help for the homeless people, especially Middle Tennessee, since everyone who is wealthy and staunch Republican moved to Tennessee, and now it's Nash Angeles, California. That's what I call it. And I have found, there's natural rescue, but I would really like to open up a place to help the homeless in Tennessee, in Middle Tennessee, someplace where they can at least come to get a soup kitchen meal once a week. Maybe there's a pile of donated clothes that they can go through to find something warm, something comfortable to wear. you know, even if I just sponsor it like through a church or I get my own church and make it happen, that's something it's like a dream of mine. I want to make come true. Not that it will happen, but I could make it happen, but, you know, I don't know. I know, it's like, sounds silly, doesn't it? Hi. I know, right? Fuck. Anyways, hey Andrea, how are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you. Welcome back to the Chammy. I'm actually getting ready to go 99999. Because I've got to take Dad to a cancer screening at the hospital at 7 o'clock in the morning. I got to be up, and he's got an appointment at 9 and 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm going to do a free yes or no for you if you want one. If you want to have a chat or anything real quick about your family or someone on the other side, if you want to ask a question, you can. I do have the spirit box and the REM pod on. But it's definitely 2 o'clock in the morning now, and I gotta go 9-9. Thanks, Chaminda, or Kaminda, whatever your name is. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. You're a little frustrated with all this house searching. Oh my God, I know. I've got 5. Listen to this. I got 500 houses on Zillow, and they're all sitting there. I can't have one of them. Okay, Metal Rain. Your voucher expires on March 20th, and it's the last extension. Oh, sweet Andrea, I would love for you to come to my church too. I'm actually going to get ordained sometime this year. You know, I've got the tarot certification, but I really want to show people that I'm very serious about helping others, and I think that getting ordained is really going to be a good thing for me. Okay, I'll do a yes or no tomorrow. Okay, awesome. Well, I will definitely be here tomorrow. Okay, you're rebooting your computer, Pam? All right. I'm just going to ask the spirit box a couple of questions, and then I'm going to do the free collective message, and we will go to bed. Well, I'll go home, watch Johnny Cash, and go to bed. So it expires March 20th, and this is the last extension. So, I don't know what that means, but what exactly are you looking for? So I saw this thing the other night, excuse me, online about someone who was manifesting a house, and they were like, that they really weren't sure what the hell they were doing. Excuse me, I'm drinking sparkling water. Excuse me. So, pardon me. But Andrea, the person was like, you know, they didn't really have an idea about what manifesting was. They didn't really know what the hell they were doing. They really weren't sure how things were going to work out, how they would even get the money together to move. But all they kept doing was like thinking about what they wanted in the house, what they wanted in the new home, what they wanted the most, and they just kept going on about their life knowing it was just going to work out the way they wanted it to. Even I have had to try a different approach with it. You know, my drummer and I are looking for a house right now in Nashville. We want a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with a garden and a fireplace close to downtown Nashville, preferably in Brentwood or close to Brentwood, close to the downtown Nashville area because of where he works, and the hospital's close for Dad. But we want to spend $2,000 a month, and houses like that are about $2,500 a month, and $2,500 a month is too much for us. Okay, just way too much. You know, and of course everyone's like, we got to get 4 bedrooms so that you can have your own bedroom, Stormy. We got to get 2 baths so you can have your own bathroom, Stormy, because I've lived like the last 10 years with no bedroom and without a second bath. So let me tell you what. Living with guys and you have to share a bathroom with them, it's not that bad, but when 3 people have to use the bathroom and you want to take a shower, it's like, oh God. But I just told my drummer, look, I don't care too much about a bedroom. You know, what am I going to do with the bedroom? You know, I can just go change my clothes and do my makeup in the bathroom. You know, and I could just sleep on the floor anywhere in my human dog bed. But I really want that fireplace more than a bedroom, because if the electricity goes out or something happens, you know, snowstorm, God only knows what, it's crazy up there with the weather. I mean, it's subtropical, but they still have really intense weather because it's right in the middle of the jet stream. If we have that fireplace, okay, it will save our lives. If there's a tornado and something happens, if there's a ice storm and something happens, you know, or the power goes out or something happens, that fireplace will save our lives because we can cook from it and we can stay warm with it. And I would much rather have a fireplace in a bedroom. And so I'm manifesting it. You know, if the bedroom comes, okay, great, I've got my own bedroom, fuck yeah. But I would much rather have a place in the house for the band to practice and record music and records than have a bedroom. You know what I mean? So think about what you want. What are the most important features? I'd rather have a fireplace than a dishwasher. Why? Because I can buy one on Amazon and put it on the counter. So think about what you really want. Think about where you maybe want it. You don't even have to think about where you want it. Just think about what you want, and what you want or what you never expected that's amazing will show up. Look at my situation with this house. They literally kicked us out of the luxury dump apartment we were living in because my mother was terminally ill. Granted, my mother was not ready to die and nowhere ready to die, and they were going to do cancer treatment on her. But at the time, the fire chief was like, well, if she died, we just kick you out. Oh my God, there's my drummer. There's my best friend, my buddy. Dude, we gotta chat. We gotta talk on the phone, yo. So I was just telling Andrea, who's having a living situation problem too, you know, the things that about manifesting a home, like her what did I say the word F? What does it say? So her housing search has been frustrating, and her voucher expires March 20th, and it's the last extension. So how is everyone? Well, I had to call the fire department tonight and the police because a carbon monoxide monitor downstairs was going off, and we hadn't been feeling good all day in the house, but you know, the fucking of this house makes anybody feel icky. Can make anybody feel icky, it being so haunted. But, and God only knows what else, the molds. Who knows where the mold is, but we know it's here. But just think about, you know, I'm just telling her about, you know, the things that we'd like to have in our house that we're looking for, how long we've been looking for a house, how ridiculous the prices are. Hey, Summoner Zenian, oh my God, is that you, Zen? Is that my friend Zenian from Final Fantasy? It is you. Oh my God, I was just thinking about you.
Volume.
Hey, Zenian, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. Yes, I'll check my messages, I promise. I gotta go to bed because I gotta take my dad to have cancer screening at 7 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I've known Zen Chillin all my life, most of all my life, and I've known Zenian for like, what, we met in 2006 on Final Fantasy? So Tara just got 10 teeth pulled, so I've been taking care of him. He's been super sick. I had to call the fire department tonight anyways because there was a carbon monoxide worry. There's no carbon monoxide poisoning. We're safe, so everything's fine. I will check my messages, I promise. Zen Chillin', oh my God, that's hilarious. The more problems I have, the more rent-free I live. I'm gonna call, I promise. I honestly am starting to wonder, John, if it's his house. Like, is there something about this house that's causing it? check my messages, meanie. I know, I'm such a meanie. But look, I feel so embarrassed. All these firemen were here today. And look at the shirt I was wearing. I didn't even realize it. So there you go. And I kept thinking, like, why are these guys looking at me like that? Is there a ghost? But no, I didn't realize I had this shirt on. Doing less is easier than doing more usually. You're right. You're very right. Ain't that about right? Right. Okay, I gotta go to bed. Does anybody else want to ask a yes or no question? I'm going to do, because if not, I'm going to do a free collected message for us all, and then we're all going to go to bed and watch Johnny Carson. I'm going to watch Broccoli Animations, though. Who? Johnny Carson? Do any of you remember Johnny Carson? I like to watch this channel before bed. I'm just going to share it with you guys. I like true crime horror stories. But I don't like to actually watch them with the real people they're about because I don't want to get too attached or emotionally overloaded. But this channel, Broccoli Animations, they actually do animated cartoons of true, like, horror stories and things like that. So I think it's really interesting and it's pretty good. I also like the animations because it's not too crazy. It's pretty just simple stuff. But good stories, very good stories. So you guys might find something you like there. I know there's a new one there tonight. Spirit, what do we all need to know right now about tonight and the not too distant future, our weekends? Do you have a collective message for us? I'm going to get some sleep right after this. I'm going to go brush and floss and rinse my teeth. And I'm going to go fall into the arms of my puppy cats. So we've got the death card. Death is not always a bad thing. It's definitely about transformation. I feel like as we're transitioning from winter, in this death card here, into spring, okay, it's time to start getting things in order with how we want spring and summer to fall upon us this year. What do we want to do this spring and summer? How do we want our lives to change and transform for the better that gives us more mental clarity, okay, and more balance in our lives? Keep showing up with that breastplate of love for yourself and others while we are going from winter to spring. It's only a couple of days away. Yeah, it's the 8th, and spring solstice, spring equinox will be here on the 20th. So be good to yourself with your thoughts. Be good to your loved ones. Hold them a little tighter because the world's a little bit more crazier than it was 40 days ago. And please keep me in your thoughts. I was too sick to pray earlier, but maybe I can pray tonight before bed. Good night, friends. Text me, message me if you know how. I'll be here tomorrow. And thank you so much for your time. Sweet dreams. Love and light bright. Kalanikta.